足元からほらほら違うがわかるこの立ち方靴ならレア俺たちもヘイトヘイトヘイトずっとレイトキッドヘイトタッチずっとし
Let's meet the visitors, the Denver Nuggets. At small forward, Christian Braun. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the other forward position, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. Let's meet the starting five now. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Manning the middle. At 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. Starting at power forward, standing 6 feet, 8 inches, number 2, Jared Vanderbilt. At point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At the other forward position, at 6'9" number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Lakers. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, the Nuggets just need to keep fighting.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are this year has been rife with challenges for them. Now, they're just not the same team we're used to seeing.
But this season hasn't been a disaster for them by any means. What was so special about the team last year? They could just hang around. Who knows? Maybe they'll find that magic again before it's too late.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. That is Brown in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Russell in at the point. Tip-off goes to Denver. Couple of deep teams going head-to-head here, Smitty. How nice is it to play with a solid second unit backing you up?
BA, it's a relief for everyone involved, being able to consistently rotate fresh guys in and keep stars rested. It's a huge boost for a team.
5 on the clock. Gordon can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Here's Brown. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Gordon can't hit. On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. James can't get it to go. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The ball's knocked loose. Vanderbilt against Jokic. Yes, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Murray against Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers on D. Pass to Murray. And here's Caldwell Pope. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with it. He's defended by Hayes. Yep, that one goes.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Jokic has got his 2nd basket on the night.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray against Russell. Here's Jokic. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
The Nuggets trail. And here's Murray. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Caldwell Pope, pass to Gordon. From the top of the key, rebounded by the Lakers. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Yet to see a basket. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Russell. Murray. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
The Lakers call timeout, and a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. Rivers is checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Chanchar comes in for Gordon. Holiday's checked in for Brown. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Murray. The 3. That shot off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Reeves. And the 3 off target. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 5. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Jamal Murray. Najee passes to Holiday. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Hachimura from long range. Sinks the tray.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jackson surveying the D. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
Lets it go from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Gabe Vincent, LeBron James out there with Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Hachimura in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
James has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Smitty, part of what makes LeBron James so inspiring is how competitive he is still.
B.A., I don't think he'll ever lose that fire in his eyes. But you're right, he's still hungry. Every game, even the little ones, LeBron wants to win just as bad as ever.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 2 points. That one goes. Hachimura's got 5.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
Jokic the screen. Jackson with it. Hachimura covering. 3-pointer Holiday. Rebounded by the Lakers. Stolen by Jackson.
Lakers foul. Gabe Vincent. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Jokic the screen. Holiday passes to Watson. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Vincent grabs a miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. And Denver has possession. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, they grab their own miss. Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Rivers. Here's Vincent to the inside. Here's James, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
The first one falls. You know, Smitty, a lot more talent on this Lakers roster behind their stars than we saw at the start of last season.
Yes, a big-time upgrade to the supporting cast. It was needed. You gotta have depth to make a deep run.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Rivers. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope comes in for Watson. Both free throws good from James.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
Here's Holiday. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James. And Grant, playing was at it after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
And he drops it first. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Holiday hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. It's James on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The defense is all over LeBron, so he gets physical to ensure he's fouled while shooting.
For the Lakers, LeBron James, 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Brown's checked in for Holiday. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by LeBron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Gordon with a screen on Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick-and-roll action.
Los Angeles shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to James. James double team. Punching it inside. LeBron.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Murray against Russell. Murray passes to Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And the switch here also for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And on both sides of the ball, Rui Hachimura plays with great aggression.
Grant, he embraces that part of his game. You can't ignore the physicality that he plays with. Rui is at his best when he's playing bully ball.
Najee passes to Gordon.
Jackson Hayes. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
The line for 2.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
To the paint. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Russell. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
1:02 left in the first half. Pass to Brown. Shots blocked. Here's Reeves. Outside for Russell. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Najee.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Murray for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Reeves. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points for him. Nice move. Here's Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
He's the player of his generation. The way LeBron is holding up, man, maybe a couple of generations.
Well, it's never a surprise to see him impose his will in the game. It's happening again tonight.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for Denver. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Brown in at the 3.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Denver is shooting around 41%. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. BA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Jokic. Give him 8. He's off on the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the middle. James. And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 15.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. On target from range.
And and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jokic with a screen on Russell. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Brown. Hayes against Jokic. Over Hayes. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
The shot by James, no good. And so here is Denver. It's an 18-point game.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
And the Lakers call time here.
Please welcome to the floor.
Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And Denver with a change here, too. Jackson is checked in.
Come on, LA.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Reeves. Counted. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Murray scanning the floor. Up and over Russell. Murray, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Hayes. Knocked loose. Hachimura with the ball. He shoots it. That one rolls around and rims out. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jokic has got 11.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
Now here's Murray, out to Gordon. Clock at 6. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the rejection.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
1:03 left in the third. And the Nuggets call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Brent is checked in for Hayes. Rivers comes in for James. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Here's Chanchar. Jackson outside. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot from behind the arc. And another miss by Denver.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The drive by Murray. Fires from deep. And book it. Chanchar.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Vincent. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Hachimura's got 13.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver shooting just under 40% from the field. We've got LeBron James. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And off the glass, that one's good.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Pass to James. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
You have to credit their effort. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jackson outside. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, do you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Najee. Here's the 3. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Russell's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Nuggets. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th.
Come on, LA. Let's give a big round of applause.
James outside. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron is getting what he wants offensively, and the defense is searching for answers.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Jokic with a screen on Russell. And it's Jackson on the take. And down it goes. 2 points. Jackson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
James can't get it to go. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 19. Pass to Vincent from outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. Players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. For the Nuggets, Gordon, he's checked in for Najee. Brown comes in for Holiday. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jackson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Brown hits the trifecta.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Vincent. James outside. Here's Vincent. The three is up. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're on top by 20. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Time right now to get hyped up to hear the Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Ooh, he picked the right night to have a standout game. Looking to avoid their 3rd straight loss, he made sure they're going to leave here with a win. .151 left in the game. Pass to Russell. James attacking. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 6th assist of the night. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Murray against Russell. Now here's Jokic. Outside, Caldwell Pope. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
high-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James, right side. The shot by Reeves, no good. Knocked away. James, outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
James, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 10, Max
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Gordon. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, this was an outstanding win. What kind of message did you send tonight?
We're not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. You know, we've been doing some good things the last couple months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we can continue that.
If your team gets better every game, that's a message that people like to see and hear. Thanks so much, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.